MKX.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be going up against Silver Eye, the 9th place god.
The god.
The god at placing.
Look what they're going to do to us, man.
Oh, no, they're not. They're not. I mean, this is very like Sonic Fox to kind of go to the extent of not just beating you, but I'm going to beat you with your character.
All right.
Silver Eye making huge waves for the Hellboy community by killing it in an online tournament with Hellboy. Oh, we're going to see some intros?
Can the BPRD handle 2 of us? Let's just say the professor's concerned. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, wow.
Begin.
Pretty funny stuff here. Now, I believe Sonic Fox is the one in control here, according to the names up here at the top. But here we go, Silver Eye getting some damage on the board for himself here. Background bounce is in play, but instead decides to end the combo, go for the armor here. And that was a big no-no there by Sonic Fox, going for those very slow, long moves when that armor trait is activated.
Oh, yeah, because basically all he's doing is putting himself in a bad position where he either get punished or loses advantage. He lost all of his advantage. But
yeah, yeah, the way Hellboy's armor trait does work is instead of just going into the regular hit stun animation that you're used to seeing when you hit your opponent, instead Hellboy goes into a static, same hit stun animation of his own, and he can use it to purposely take certain hits and even punish you for going with some really slow buttons.
Oh yeah, it kind of has the same properties as Tremor's armor had in MKX, where if you hit it, it would pop it, and he would take the hit stun. But if you did something super, let's say that high recovery,
yeah,
then you're getting blown up.
Yeah, not only just like Tremors in MKX, but also Doomsday's in Injustice 1.
Oh yeah?
Trait worked just the same way.
Oh, that must have been scary. Oh, man.
All right, the down 2 here does get the conversion, but not quite enough to get rid of that first bar.
Sonic Fox is trying to keep him in the corner and not really give him any room to breathe.
I think Sonic Fox just wants the super. There you go. Let's just say he wants the super.
All right, I'm down with that because he really does like super a lot.
Okay, now that I didn't know. When Hellboy's armor trait is active,
You
can't push block.
Ooh. That crap's getting old.
So I guess the push block animation, the push block counts as a hit. So when you try to push block him away, he just absorbs it.
Oh, that's awesome.
He just does the regular static hit. Not sure if he can actually punish or not. Hellboy is a relatively new character. Oh, here we go. Is this the start of a potential comeback here by Silver Eye?
He can come back from this because Hellboy does a really good amount of damage and he has the mix. Punish. Went for the low.
He went for the low. Sonic Fox saw it a mile away, knew it was coming at him, decided to just crouch block, and that's all she wrote. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Hellboy.
Because honestly, like,
approaching
if he would have been able to hit that, that would have been, let's say, about 15% damage. He was one combo away from closing it out and making it come out. So it was a good try.
It was a good read, and it was such a good decision that Sonic Fox kind of picked up on that too.
Yeah.
Begin.
Oh, so we switched straight to Batman.
We're going straight to Batman, and Sonic Fox getting that first hit somehow on Batman by hitting him with that Magnum.
Oh yeah, and then to top it off, after he got the first hit, he knocked all 3 bats away from Batman. So this puts Batman in a rough situation to start the match out.
Now Batman, although his jumping 2 hit stun did get nerfed to kind of neutralize and get rid of the 50-50-ness of his standing grapple, he does have a few new resets that looks like Silver Eye might not have the timing down just right, or I'm not sure if it was nerves, but really against Sonic Fox, he just did not get it out.
Right.
And
Made a nice backdash right there. Got a whip punish on one of the moves, and he got the full combo. Is that what you were talking about?
Oh yeah, that's it. Back 2, release trait. Very smart stuff by Silver Eye, going for the 50-50. Unfortunately for him, Sonic Fox did block it correctly. Oh, the walk back, the shimmy.
Ooh, big damage here.
That was pure neutral game presence there by Silver Eye. Silver Eye just out-neutral Sonic Fox right there in that situation.
Oh, that's godlike. And Silver Eye actually known for his neutral as well, because the man plays really patient and he does the job.
No, definitely.
Batman trying to go in. They interact.
Oh, went in for the slide. Felt Sonic Fox wanted to get a little space between himself and his opponent.
Oh, yeah, he just made that read on that backdash and it was
No
awesome.
way you meant to do that.
Did he even have a bat up when he did that?
No, he didn't. Oh, the static. Okay, that was smart there. Silver Eye, knowing the matchup, knowing that the go-to string to not get punished is that forward 2-3. And Sonic Fox did try. You know, he took those hits, decided not to block, and Silver Eye was fine. He was okay. Made it out of that situation alive. Made it out of that situation with his clash still intact. And how did he block that? How did he know what side?
Amazing.
People's elbow.
Ooh, went for the up gunshot, tried to get him to jump.
Maybe
He actually
you
just
are
forward
a
3 right
monster.
there.
How'd you think this would go?
And that's the thing with Batman players. You know, you're anywhere, all the way up from your low level Batman players to your mid-high. They're gonna rely a lot on jumping. They're gonna rely a lot on those jumping 2 hitboxes.
Oh yeah.
But a player like Silver Eye, a player that plays Batman at such a high level, is gonna be a little bit more patient, a little bit more composed.
Right. Because as you're picking up the character, you start to realize what's good to do and what's not good to do. And like sometimes when you're online and you're playing, you're just, honestly, what they say is scrub busting. Like you just get accustomed to doing stuff that's so great.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true. However, Silver Eye is in a really bad spot here. However, he does have his 50-50 Vortex still. So if Silver Eye can get the hit, he can make something happen.
He gets checked on that bat.
I mean, okay, right there, what Sonic Fox recognized that, you know, he didn't have his straight to cancel into. Normally, back 1-1, cancel into Batman's character power. It does leave him slightly plus. But since he knew that he didn't have trade up, and that's Sonic Fox with impeccable character power meter management, or, you know, trait management, and he was all over it. You really got to know when Batman's trait is accessible and when it's not.
Ooh, the kicks. This is gonna hurt. About 45% damage right there. I love the way Sonic just backed off. He's like, all right, I'm not gonna go for no makes. I'm just gonna reset the neutral.
Going in for a jump in here. Sonic Fox getting that interactable out of play, especially because for a gadget character, it does mean a little bit more mobility.
The bat did get the punish. Sonic realized that he was trying to go for a stagger and just instantly pokes out.
Impression.
Yeah, no, I mean, you really got to see Sonic Fox is poking at all the right moments. He knows exactly when Batman's at an advantageous position and when he's not. Basically knowing when he's plus and when he's negative.
Oh, and he always blows back 2-3 up. I love that about Sonic. He will never let you go back 2-3 up.
No, he won't. And that's, once you shut that off from Batman, it really changes the game. It really changes the matchup. And look at that block there. Can we see the combo ability here by Silver Eye? There we go.
We got him.
It worked. I told you, back 2 into trait release there. The 50-50 still exists. The hit stun on on Batman's character power is too good.
Oh, man, I love that. Yeah, nice little combo, ends with damage. All right, it is very possible that Silver Eye can make this comeback.
I mean, he can. It's just a few right decisions after another, but it doesn't look likely, especially because Sonic Fox still has his clash available.
And he has the meter advantage. Ooh, takes a bullet to the head. Sorry, Bruce. Not coming back from that one.
That's why Batman doesn't like guns,
Right.
because of Hellboy. Because of Sonic Fox's Hellboy. So I'm not sure who we have up next, but that was a 3-0. However, you know, Silver Eye was in there. He was going toe-to-toe, and, you know, he's one of those players that just kind of impresses me more and more every time I see him. You know, still not really able to get the edge over Sonic Fox, but, you know, he's working on it. He's getting in there.
And he takes everything from, like, win or loss. He's taking something from each and every one of those games. So it's like, you know, you got somebody like that is a quick learner and then can see something you do and then put it on the table for himself. And then even from losses, because some people don't excel when they lose. Some people take a loss and they plateau and they stay where they're at.
Yeah, I mean, that's the frustration. That's the frustration hitting you and kind of demotivating you to really, like, go back and look. But, you know, some people aren't like that. Sometimes people use that frustration and that emotion to kind of, like, fuel their fire and to push through things, you know? And I think Silver Eye is one of those guys. Not specifically, you know, the frustrated type. I've never seen him, like, flip out or throw a controller or anything. But you know, you can kind of tell he wants that top 8 spot, and he's
Oh, yeah.
always just like outside of it by a little bit. And we know he's a great player throughout the entire MKX, like maybe almost the second half,
Right.
coming out with that Liu Kang tech and
Oh,
just
yeah.
beating
Abusing
name
it.
after name. And I don't remember if Silver Eye got first or second at Combo Breaker this year, right when MKX was, I guess, the second game in line.
Yeah, he got second because he beat Sonic Fox to all right, it was him in semifinals. He beat Sonic Fox, and then he lost to Tekken Master.
That's right, yeah. So, I mean, he's definitely a great player out there. MKX, maybe a little bit more of an aggressive type game, a game that heavily, we can say that without a doubt, the mechanics in MKX heavily reward an aggressive player.
Oh, yeah,
reward
absolutely.
whoever's putting their hands on you. Where like Injustice is a little bit more laid back from that. I feel like Injustice is more of like a balance, you know? It doesn't necessarily reward super aggressive play. And you can play defensively. I mean, look at Deadshot.
Right. So the thing
The
about
lame stuff.
MKX right there too is like that run button, like, and to top it off, because in fact, Forever King, that's up there right now. We were talking about it last night. MKX is more is zoomed in, is closer, as where Injustice is a little bit farther back, so the characters are not all in your face. With a run button, if they were a little bit farther back, it would be even more crazy. Like, 'cause then
Just
they're
go
even
in.
more neutral.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, maybe they'll do that for the next one. A run mechanic, but a little bit more laid back, a little bit more zoomed out.
Yeah.
Necessarily, basically providing more space for, like, I guess, a neutral.
Yeah. Because neutral is everything, and neutral is the reason why I love these fighting games. Because there's seeing somebody picking people's brain apart is just awesome. I
Yeah,
just
no,
love it.
it's definitely like a chess match, you know, move after move. Sometimes it's just a little hard to see if you're not really educated on what's going on, you
Right.
know? It's like if you don't know like what a bishop does, like you're not going to understand how
Right.
chess moves. I mean,
if
that's
you're in danger or what. you know?
yeah, exactly. You don't know when something you get punished for something. You know, one of your pieces gone. But coming up is White Boy going up against Forever King. Now, I don't remember exactly the last time these two have played, but
think
I
it was
do.
CEO, was it?
Was it CEO? I was gonna bring up CEO. I'm like, they might have played since then, but they possibly could have played since then. But CEO was Scarecrow versus Batman, and that was before Batman got a few of the nerfs that he just got recently. When he used to build a little bit more meter on every battering that he threw. So now that gives Batman a little less incentive to zone. I wonder if that's going to change this matchup a lot. I wonder if that's going to, influence King on how to approach this matchup.
Yeah, because he did say something about that, to note on that, that all Batman's good matchups, everything got a little bit worse. Not saying like a lot, but like,
I'll give you
'cause worse is a
something to
bad like choice of word, but like it got, yeah, let's say worse.
It got worse. No, definitely. I mean, I feel like people usually underestimate how much nerfing meter gain really does to a character, and especially in a game like this where it's so meter dependent, especially on like whatever character you're playing. Meter really, puts more damage on the table, puts more opportunities in front of you, and it's all about meter. I feel like that's a very underutilized talent that people don't recognize.
Right.
It's not only just meter management, but like also being aware of meter, understanding that your opponent is building this much off of this situation. How do I neutralize that? How do I get away with that? And speaking of meter, White Boy getting that first hit and that delicious bar, that delicious first bar, the reward for out-neutraling your opponent.
And it's lovely, since he's the one that's going to be gaining less meter in this match.
Oh yeah, no, but no, already look at it and look how different this approach is. Forever King not going for any like just full screen batarangs. All right, now he's opting to go for it, but it looks like he's switching it on from, all right, if I don't have a bat, keep bataranging.
Right.
When I get my bat trade out, now I'm going in. Never mind, goes in for the jump in. Maybe White Boy was anticipating the same thing I was.
See, and it's also a little scary too, that now that I think about it, that every time White Boy would slap one of his batarangs, he was gaining more meter. Because, like you said, the nerf.
You don't want to do it too much. Before, it was okay with King, where he's like, okay, I'm building just as much meter. Great presence of mind there by King. He knew that he just needed that little meter burn to take out the rest of Scarecrow's health bar, so he decided to do it.
Oh yeah. Try to hit a button. Man, this is not where you want to be. This is one of the most scariest places to be at in this game.
At Scarecrow, the scariest place to be in this game is right in front of Scarecrow when he makes you block Fear Blast.
You
Meter
can't
burn
walk
Fear Blast.
backwards from him?
Cannot.
Oh, just go straight in with a mid.
Oh, and somehow the forward 3 was not fast enough. But Forever King does take the initiative here, does continue to lay on this assault of aggressive offense.
Oh man, he
Huge
used that
drop.
tantrum right on the back there. That was lovely.
So that was a huge drop there by White Boy. If White Boy loses by a little bit, it's going to be because of that one play.
Oh yeah. White Boy's just reading these back dashes though, just walking up and just keep putting a button on him, like literally.
Are we going to see Wake Up Super? No, definitely not. We're going to go for
Wake
a
Up
slide
Slide.
instead.
Ooh, that was nasty.
Oh,
Let's
this
see
is
what
going to
he's gonna
hurt.
get.
White Boy did not go for the clash. I really like that. Oh, no. Instead of, I mean, I liked it until he read that completely wrong. King just punishing him for having any kind of reactions, any kind of stable fundamental that says, when my opponent goes shoulder to shoulder with me, I got to take this throw that's coming.
Exactly. Got shimmied.
And White Boy was doing, I feel like he was doing the right move by not clashing that combo, because he figured, okay, I'm already at the end of this combo, so if he mixes me up after the up battering, then I'll clash.
Right.
But White Boy blocked correctly, and then King just shimmied him with that forward 3.
Uh-huh. Ooh, what's going on here?
White Boy's looking at his notes. Right now, White Boy's looking at his phone. Not sure if he's getting fed information by Foxy Grandpa. Foxy Grandpa, a really good Batman player. We saw pretty much the debut of his Batman at E-League. And
yep. It was nice.
It was impressive.
Oh, yeah. He was doing, and you know what? It's funny that now that you bring that up, I think about all the Batman players and the play I've seen. I was thinking about this when he was playing them. Is that all these Batmans are different? They all got different play styles.
They do. They definitely do. Batman is kind of like, he's got a lot of different options, and that's why I feel like it makes him so strong. You know, he's kind of got a way to deal with everything, and that character power is his best asset.
Oh yeah.
Being able to inflict any kind of offense game while not putting yourself at risk is huge in fighting games.
Right.
Huge.
It's like an assist.
Yeah.
Ooh, yep. I knew he was gonna go to that. So you gotta watch when Batman has a bar, because he can slide, or not a bar, a trade back.
Yeah,
he can
trade
slide
bat
at
out.
any minute.
Yeah, no, you really have to play Batman like a different character whenever he's got that trade out. They'll do more aggressive things, more things that are unsafe, because they know that they can send out that trait to kind of mix you up a little bit,
Right.
to kind of stop your punish.
Ooh,
It
the
stayed
trait.
active very long.
that poison.
The poison Forever King desperately trying to get out of that corner, desperately trying to get away from Scarecrow. See, and then that's the mix-up there. It's if White Boy just went ahead and punished King for that slide, King would have been too late to release those bats.
Oh, so he can't release it until, okay.
No. He can release it at any time, but right there in that specific situation, King was so sure that White Boy was going to be afraid of the bats.
Oh, makes sense.
So he said, all right, I'll hold on to these.
It's that mind game.
It is. It's 100% a mind game.
All right, so King just trying to bait out some movement right here. All right.
And went with the back 2-3. White Boy trying to do anything but block, possibly trying to challenge him with a down 1, and eats that battering swipe for his troubles.
Yeah, because if he would have went any high, he would have definitely got beat out by now.
There it is. He was waiting so long to do it. And it's really because when Batman releases his trait while he's still recovering from something, he actually can't combo. It actually acts more like Dexter's trait.
Oh, okay.
So I think King was waiting for him to get up off his feet. And what a read there by White Boy. And look at this convertibility, leaving him in a standing position, eliminating any kind of wake-up option that King could possibly have.
Oh, he gets opened up by the cross-up. Instantly has to clash. He has 3 bars a meter, so he could do something with that to get some health back.
He could use 2 bars, instead goes for 3.
Yeah.
I think he's banking on the fact that look at all like Forever King, all he has to do is block.
Yes.
All he has to do is block, and he's gonna be okay. He should be in range of killing him.
He is definitely dead.
Yeah, you can see the progress of Scarecrow's character power by looking at the bottom of the screen. When it's lit up, when his eyes are glowing, that face icon, and his strings are out, that means that the Fear Toxin is active, and right now it's going to do damage over time as long as his opponent is next to him. Doesn't matter if his opponent is comboing him. Doesn't matter if he's making him block anything. So you can kind of know when it's over, and it does take a long time.
Yeah. It's scary, man. That's literally, no pun intended. This stuff is scary, guys.
Doesn't even have to open you up to hurt you.
Oh.
Can you tell me how fair that is?
Oh, yeah. That's super fair.
Jumping in with that huge jump 3.
Oh, yeah.
And keeping Forever King guessing here with the command throws. Forever King not really sure when it's coming. Now here's the thing with Scarecrow's command grab. It's great in the corner because he can just keep looping it, keep you in a really, really tough state. But mid-screen, you know, he really kind of lets his opponent get up for free. He can't really apply pressure continuously.
Resets the neutral. Most of the Scarecrows like to jump 3 afterwards, but it's still not no guaranteed or anything. Ooh, King with the trade back getting the punish.
Yeah, so typically Scarecrow in a lot of situations when he goes for his command grab recovers so quickly. However, it cannot recover before Batman releases his trait. So what Batman players do when they have trait out ready to go, they actually do have an answer to counter command grab. So all you got to do is release it, recognize that it was released, and jump in.
So now, if you notice, they had a what's it called? I don't even know what it's called, but anyways, in the back of
This nightmare will not stop.
Don't bet on it.
Yo, Robert Englund.
It does sound good. but in the back of the movie thing, it says finish him.
Yes.
If you bounce cancel, these guys bounce cancel the crap out of each other this match.
Did they? All right, yeah, guys, check it out. The movie that's playing, it says finish him. A big reference to Mortal Kombat, but Forever King taking full advantage of the plus frames right there on stand 1-2. It is slightly plus, and he did catch White Boy trying to press the button. I mean, do you really expect a Scarecrow player to not press down 1?
Oh yeah.
You don't.
I can't believe like that Scarecrow player went into it. They challenged everything, plus 6 or not. I really want to see a Scarecrow bear.
Ooh.
Ooh, keep him in the corner. That interactor was not going to let him get out.
And Whiteboard is doing such a great job of, you know, keep controlling this pace and forcing and walking King back all the way into the corner. And what a bait out there, unfortunately for King. As you can see there at the bottom, the Fear Toxin was active. As he activates it again, you see that little aura going around Scarecrow's head. Right there at the bottom of the screen. Now, when everything turns green, he has access to that full screen mid, the Traumatized. So, you better watch out because Scarecrow's got full screen presence.
Oh yeah, and it literally crumbles you, so it gives him a combo if he's close enough. All I know is that King got a huge mountain to climb, and this could be a good start to it.
Oh, not if White Boy picks the wrong times to go for those air escapes, spending 2 bars and letting King essentially reset the entire combo and inflict more damage compared to the situation where he should have just took the combo.
Yeah, it should have just took the combo, and then he would have had the meter as well. But now they're tight on meter. King is like getting really close to this health deficit. Ooh, that's a punish.
Oh, but didn't release it fast enough here. And White Boy getting hit by that overhead string there. Very easy to recognize, but
You can't save Gotham.
White Boy thought he was going to go for the slide.
again.
I mean, possibly. He possibly said, you know what, I'll see if I can bank in on the slide, but King didn't do it. All right, Car Bomb is in play here. Is Forever King going to go for it whenever he feels the pressure, or is White Boy going to whiff it out perfectly?
Oh, he tried to hit a button after the trade back hit him on block. But White Boy now has Traumatized.
Oh, the full screen presence. Watch out here. Goes for the ambiguous jump in here, but Forever King does block correctly.
All right, White Boy trying to walk him down. Ended up getting opened up from trying to walk him down. This combo's not going to kill, but it's going to give him a trade back so he can sit up with whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, I think White Boy's banking on the fact that he just needs one regular combo, one knockdown to give him the opportunity to activate his trade, and he's banking on that to finish off this game for King.
Oh yeah, it's usually plus unless you got a trade bat out.
Yeah.
Nullifies it.
It definitely nullifies the situation. When you're fighting against Batman, you really got to kind of keep it in your head. He's got trade out. That means he's going to get aggressive. That means that he can punish things that he normally can't. And not only that, that means he's going to have an infinite amount of reach on that, that mechanical bat. It does go full screen, and it's so easy to hit confirm into.
Oh yeah.
Not too much block stun on it, which I guess balances it out, but so much hit stun. So much hit stun.
Yeah, because if that baby had block stun on it, oh my lord. That'd be crazy. You'd be having the craziest 50. You think it's 50-50 or whatever his reset's bad now? Shoot.
But as you guys did see in that last game, Batman's Vortex is still around.
Still there. And I like it. I like it better now because it looks cooler.
It definitely looks cooler, but I guess it's gonna do a little bit less damage.
Yeah.
I don't know. Back 2 does less damage than jumping. You know.
The jump over.
The neutral jump or jump in 2. And also, not only that, but he needs to use a mechanical bat, where before he didn't need a mechanical bat at all. He would just do neutral jump 2.
So you're wasting resources on top of it.
Exactly. So, I mean, it was pretty broke before, but I think now it's like a nice little balance.
Right.
Especially because Batman's mechanical bat really makes a lot of his matchups. It really defines that character, and that's really what defines all these characters is their character power.
Right.
Unless they're useless, but for the most part, it's
haha.
It's kind of like it makes all the characters unique.
Yeah.
It kind of applies a very broken aspect or attribute to each character.
That's what I love about this game too, because I'm also I used to love all the trading card games back in the day, and a lot of the cards they would have passives. The passive is kind of like the character power.
Oh, passive, we're talking about Magic?
Well, no, just anything. Just like you having like a passive ability, like on the regular, you smell good. That's your passive.
Okay.
So it's like that's your trait. So like I don't know how to explain it. Like it makes it injustice, but like it makes them so different, and it's like, oh man, I want to play this character because Flash. He can stop time and he's faster than everybody. Swamp Thing. Oh, you can't jump if you're in my field. Like that stuff just like brings so much to the game, and like it makes it so much more hype.
So the passive is usually in the card game. It's usually something before the attack, something that
happens on defense and offense.
Okay,
regardless.
Yeah, that is in like all the card games.
Yeah.
That is the formula usually.
Yeah.
All right, so on stage we have Emperor Nyx. He's going to be going up against Theo. I'm not sure if these guys were on the same side at E-League.
I don't think so.
But I know both of them were there. Yeah, was Theo there when Sonic Fox was there or when Dragon was there? Because Nubcakes was there to fight against Sonic Fox. I believe they were on the same side. I don't know if they ever played each other. I believe Nyx went 0-2 at E-League.
Yeah, he did. I don't know what side there. I can't recall that. I know he went 0-2.
You'll be lucky to tickle me.
But that's like definitely
flatter
a hard. That's the finals. Like
Yeah, no.
in that, no disrespect at all.
No, definitely not. I wouldn't see that as disrespectful one bit. Nyx is a very smart player. And Nyx going for Hellboy here, maybe banking on the fact that Theo might not know this matchup with such a new DLC character.
Right. The thing I get from this matchup is that her down one can low profile a lot of his stuff, so it might suck. I mean, hey, Hellboy just came out, so let's see what he can do.
And look at there, Theo trying to make that wake-up attack whiff. A little too slow there on the punish, maybe anticipating the meter burn version. But I would like to see maybe a jump back or a neutral jump from Theo to really put the hurt on Nyx's wake-up. Because as we saw before, Nyx is a wake-up aggressive monster.
And he's not scared to do it a whole bunch of times.
Here we go, going into the freeze ice breath here, extending his combo with the back 3 and continuing the oppression and forcing Nyx to block all these walking lasers and taking out that last little sliver of health.
And Theo not sure if that EX laser in the combo would kill, so he would just opt to it just for chip damage, which is 100% smart.
No, definitely. And when you make your opponents block things, you build meter, and your opponent does not build so much meter compared to when they get hit by something.
mauling that's just happening in the corner, just hitting him with shoulders and fists.
And Theo finally decides, you know what? That is enough. I am waking up. I don't want anything to do with this. Nix could have took that last hit on those knees, but unfortunately he did not. Maybe he didn't think Theo would commit to it.
Ooh, he's gonna do a lot of damage.
Down one breath, and the challenge with the down one himself.
He had a bounce cancel on that. It would have given him a little bit more damage. Nix forced the clash, but he's gonna take damage now. No, he's not. They have the same bar. I thought he had a different bar.
No, Theo did have a lot, and then he just cashed in,
Oh.
tried to use it for combo potential. But right now, Nix does have the meter advantage here. And Theo, because he's got no bar to meter burn the breath, now he does. This might be all she wrote. Nix might get an opportunity to flip out. Never mind, it does too much damage.
He died. Yeah, he's lucky he didn't background bounce because he would have had the opportunity to flip out. I was thinking background bounce, background. No, but he played it very smarter.
Too much damage there in that situation. Unfortunately for Nix. Taking a sip of water as usual. That was a Jupiter back then, and Justice 1
Oh, yeah?
always had his water bottle out for every match on stream, always took a sip out of it.
That's good. Water's so good for your brain.
Yeah, definitely. You know, keeps you in a relaxed state, you know, just kind of chills you out and make sure that you keep your composure, keep your head in the game.
Oh, yeah. Theo walking him down to the corner. He tried to leap out, but ends up getting hit and put in the same position to begin with. Let's see what he can do with this. How's he going to end it?
Let's see how he ends it. Are we going for a knockdown? Yes, he is. Theo, I feel like Theo is a little bit past the gimmicky restand.
Right.
And especially against a player like Nix, he knows Nix is going to press down one right after.
Right. Or wake up. Nice.
Oh, trying to get rid of this bar. Doesn't care about the armor. The armor just about gone now. No longer in play. However, we're going to keep going with this combo. Possibly a background bounce.
Ooh, that was beautiful. Caught him on the what was it, the end active frame on this down two and ended up punishing it.
Yeah, no, it goes right in there, whiffs it out perfectly. And Supergirl's down two is one of the best in the business.
Oh, yeah. Definitely top 5 in the game.
He down one. Oh, that must have been teleport. There's no way that was rising uppercut. It was definitely teleport. And teleport as a Supergirl wake up is not very invincible at all.
Right.
Lucky I don't throw your bullets
It's actually
back.
very slow, too.
Time to punch your lights out.
Nick spending one bar. Bad call. I don't like it. That one bar literally just. I mean, I guess he was anticipating Theo to not bet anything. You know what? I'm willing to gamble this one bar. It might get me 15% damage though. But instead it actually did nothing.
So it always comes down to those decisions right there.
No, definitely. I mean, we might see it at the end of this game, especially because it's such a nail biter. That one bar might have made the difference for Nix. It could be more health for his own clash, or it could be any kind of combo potential. Push block, anything.
Right. But we just forcing these EX Factories in his face. Theo able to get out, man. Hitting the button at the right time, right when he needed to.
You're a slippery one.
Worst part's coming up.
That extra bar could have him, could have given him 15% back. 15%'s a lot in this game, especially while Nix is down to almost nothing. Goes for the trade. Is Theo gonna take the bait? Or no, that's not the resurrection one. This is the regular armor one.
Oh,
Doesn't
he's
matter. Go straight for the start. Presses pause. We're going right back to player select. Nix is going to take a breather. Wow, Theo wins 2 matches and then gets to get coached.
Oh, yeah.
That is pure luxury right there. I mean,
Sonic is breaking down the whole matchup right now.
he said, I know you're doing a great job of winning, but this is how you win harder.
This is how you win standing up.
Dark side.
Don't you ever do that.
Don't ever do that. Like, I saw you getting mopped. You're lucky that he didn't win that second game.
Fighters approaching Kondak.
Oh, we're going for Dark Side here. Now, little throwback to Theo versus Dark Side. Now, going into CEO, Sonic Fox said Dark Side is so good. Nobody's ready for my Dark Side. He got 3-0'd by Theo Superman, and everyone was in shock because that was the debut of Theo in Injustice 2.
Look at that damage. Theo already at the 50% barrier.
Theo's getting mixed up for days right now. Nyx, possibly not the type of dark side that Theo was anticipating, punishes the down 2. Not the easiest thing to do in this game.
Oh, yeah. And unfortunately, that's really all that dark side gets off of down 1. Just down 1 knee or down 1 low laser, down 1 palm.
And what a huge execution error there by Nyx. I'm not sure if he just didn't anticipate that the teleport was happening, but he was definitely recovered and able to block. But he just didn't do it. Here comes the minion. Was he expecting Theo to press buttons?
I don't know, but that was a pretty crazy setup. I kind of want to lab that and see what happens.
It was a crazy setup because I guess the way it works is it leaves Darkseid at plus because you have to block the minion while Darkseid is free to move.
Right.
And Nyx just backed off. He didn't pressure him.
worse than
He did
Zod.
nothing.
I grow tired of your prattle.
See if Theo can make this comeback. Just put 2 bars in to get 25% back. Tries to step back and sweep.
Which part of you
All right,
hurts the
Theo not
worst?
far behind, but Nyx looking way better in this set than he was in the previous game. When's the minion gonna come out? He's holding on to it.
Keep doing this breath pressure.
Didn't even give him the opportunity to do so. Went
So-
for a very questionable jump there.
Oh yeah, it's just super hard when they start putting these buttons on you as Darkseid.
Darkseid
You really don't
laughs
have
as
really
you
good buttons
perish.
except for your down
Here
1
goes
to
a
like,
few of your
you know,
teeth.
challenge with. So what are you supposed to challenge with?
Very true, girls. That's very, very true. Oh, we're talking about set play here. We're not gonna have enough time to get another minion, so we're gonna play the neutral just a little bit, and that's what Theo loves doing. All right, minion is ready to become activated, and Nyx trying to jump out of that pressure. Very, very aggressive play here.
Ooh, he wakes up with the knee on the cross-up side.
I'm not sure if that made him avoid more damage or not.
Right.
It still looked like it kind of hurt.
Oh, he almost
What a drop.
had that link.
What a drop there. Emperor Nyx barely missing that down 2, and that is all she wrote, even if it wasn't enough. We were going for a ride with the transition on through the other dimension inside Kondak. And Theo mopping Nyx here on stream. Who is
Theo
gonna
just
stop this
reacting
man?
to the jump, dude. Like, he was literally, he would jump and then he would just back 1 freeze. Like, every time he jumped out of it. So it's like, you gotta stop jumping. You can't block in the air.
You can't block in the air in this game. This is a ground game. It's all about the neutral on the ground here. I mean, jumping is an option, but Nyx should not have jumped out of that situation.
Yeah, yes. And Nick's still in the tournament as well. He's in losers.
Okay, so real quick before we get to the next match, just gonna push sponsors. First off, Match Reno. Sign into the link in the Twitch chat. Check it out. Log in with your Twitch name. Go to contribute and use the promo code NEC at checkout to donate $1 for free to the prize pool. So all like 3,000 you in here, go in there, use those promo codes. Or if you want to buy some items instead of just donating directly, we do have some items in the Match Arena store that you guys might be interested in, and it definitely helps out the players. So thank you guys very much. There's also Tekken going on, and the promo code for that is NEC18. I'll say it one more time for you guys. Up next, we got Tech on Wake Up. FocusAttack.com. 15% off arcade parts, extra 5% at checkout with the coupon code NEC18. Up next, ADARC, 10% off site-wide. Coupon code NECXVIII. And that's at adarc.com. Up next, Controller Chaos. Save 10% off with the coupon code NEC. ControllerChaos.com. Really like those NEC custom controllers. Up next, Go For Broke Nerd Street Gamers 15K from Marvel Street Fighter Tekken 7. January 13th and 14th at the Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. NerdStreetGamers.com. Last but not least, Dynamic Beadworks. Free shipping, no promo codes now. USA only. Sure to check them out at DynamicBeadworks.com and check out their stream on Twitch as well. Okay, looks like we're going to have KP versus Dragon. Back to you guys.
KP versus Dragon. Now the man you're used to seeing here in the commentator booth, but he is 100% focused, and honestly, he is
Black
looking
Adam,
really good today.
Harley Quinn.
Oh, yeah.
Not just physically,
Fighters
but
approaching Gorilla City.
looking real good in the game. Just beating it out perfectly. and taking out Pulse. Now Pulse, a very impressive player, especially because we just saw him taking out Gur, like free. Like that was bad. And then that was like reverse free when KP was up to bat.
Oh yeah. And Pulse, he even made Pulse switch off that character too. So
Completely, he was looking so desperately for anything else, and KP. This is a matchup that everybody knows. Now he did mop up that Black Adam. Let's see if he can mop up the best Black Adam in the business. Dragon, our world champion, E-League champion, as you guys saw before your very eyes on your TV screen on TBS. Dragon.
Dragon going with the optimal stuff with Black Adam. Said, hold this. I never actually seen that combo before, but that was really nice and juicy. Ooh. Trying to jump, gets hit with a forward 1-2. Tried to do it with a
What side was he on?
Oh, goodness.
This is really bad. All right, a little background to the fighting game scene. As soon as PS4s were the thing to play on, unfortunately, what you have to do when you jump on any station, even when you're not playing on stream, whenever you jump on any station, you have to go into settings and delete the controllers that are synced through the Bluetooth that were previously on the setup to avoid situations like that where a third party is coming in with a pause.
Awesome, and they just have to go right back into it. Actually, Dragon actually finished the combo that was paused on.
Somehow.
Somehow, at that championship injustice status.
Oh, punishing it perfectly with that roll-in. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with how the roll-in works in this game, you can cancel a forward dash into a complete roll that's invincible for a very long time. It's a great way to get in on zoners.
Oh, yeah.
But if the zoner does know you're going to do it, he can easily whip it out, and he can punish you for a full combo.
Oh, yeah. It is definitely full combo punishable. You cannot let people do that to you if you know it's coming. Ooh, that's punishable, too. That is -7.
-7, but Dragon a little too slow at the helm of Black Adam here. So KP not far behind, making all the right decisions, all the right reads. Maybe Dragon's like, what is this character? I didn't play this character at E-League. Like, how do I stop Harley Quinn?
And the thing is, too, in this matchup, too, if Harley knocks Black Adam down in the corner, that's not an easy place to get up from with Harley. Harley could call the dog, plus frames on, all that stuff.
Definitely. Interesting choice there by KP to opt to go for the clash, but he wasn't at the meter. And this is the example of how you delete the controllers when you jump on to play any PS4 game in a tournament setting. You need to go to devices and delete all the synced controllers.
It's completely necessary. It happened to me before, and it cost me the game.
Yeah, and whose fault was that?
It was my fault.
It was your fault.
No, it was Destroyer's fault.
It was the person who pressed the controller accidentally. No, and it happens all the time, especially when you could hit your PlayStation button inside your bag. You're trying to sync up and the wire's not in right, so you accidentally go to the other one. All right, chucks the bone there. And again, here's what you said. Black Adam in a very, very terrible spot. Dragon completely at the mercy of KP, and decides not to go play Doctor because he knows that Black Adam's wake-ups are whack. Like they do not have that much invincibility frames. Very easily stuffable and baitable.
Oh, really nice.
And KP's looking great right now, taking a bar over Dragon. Can he continue this momentum? What a read. What a read. KP on fire right now. I'm not sure if he's avoiding the clash situation altogether, but I think it's too early to go for something like that.
Right.
I don't agree with that decision at all.
I think it's very scary to make that decision, actually, just because, like, even if they do clash, hey, I'm so far ahead.
Yeah, you're good.
Ooh, the cross-up. Ooh, the juice. The KP special. Oh, my Lord. That did not kill? Holy.
It doesn't matter. It killed him spiritually to get hit by that. To get hit by the KP special. The back two into the bounce cancel here.
That was just amazing.
KP is 100% feeling himself. And Dragon, I think, going with the wrong decision here to go instantly into rematch, not take a breather. He's like, what? I'm the E-League champ.
Right.
I don't care about the KP special. I'm going in.
But that was a mop. He definitely needed to take a second, but maybe not. He
Doesn't
went
matter.
straight into damage.
It's not phasing him. I mean, you don't become world champ without, you know, growing some thick skin
Oh, yeah,
in these bad situations. And this is nothing Dragon's never seen before. What a flip out. Can we call that a punish? He was still airborne.
Oh, he broke the armor. He tried to EX back there. He get clipped with the back two into the low.
Switching sides, trying to put KP closer to the corner, but this is very dangerous. If I were Dragon, I'd want nothing to do with the corner. Yeah, don't even apply pressure, just back off.
Yes, definitely not worth it, because if you get the corner switched on you, then you're in big trouble.
Yeah, and when you have your opponent in the corner, you're just one throw away of finding yourself in the corner. One back throw away.
Oh, yeah.
You're a real buzzkill.
All right, let's see what they can do now.
This is pretty even here. Both players have very close to the same amount of meter, same amount of health here. However, Dragon did not have it right there in that situation.
Ooh, that would have been a crazy conversion. I've actually never seen that conversion. Probably because it probably will never happen other than Black Adam.
Never happens.
Because he's airborne on forward one, so she just got jabbed him out of it. That was just
Not while I breathe.
Goes for 2 bars. That's a good bang for your buck here. 25% for the cost of 2 bars. I think it's good.
Oh, yeah. I think it's definitely worth it. Ooh, air to air. Flipping him out the air. Going for the setup. The delay wake up will beat their initial setup. KP reads that, so he delayed it a little bit.
We're going to see Andy kind of wake up. No, KP decides to just play an honest game and go for the block. Trying to stop Dragon in all these setups here, but KP's got so much bar. Dragon ready to go for that forward one immediately after the push block.
Dragon reading the flip out too, going up with the jump 3 dive kick too. That was amazing stuff. He made that awesome read.
He knew. That was the perfect time to get aggressive right after getting push block. I'm going right back in there. Here comes my flying fist straight to your face, Harley Quinn.
Ooh.
And Dragon taking the lead in the set 2-1 here as we go into game 4.
Ooh, he's gonna jump in. No, he doesn't even have to go in there. He's playing it safe. Ooh, wasting all that meter and getting the same amount of damage.
Yeah, just whiffing it out perfectly, knowing he wanted to air escape. But you know what? What does meter really mean to a Harley Quinn player?
Right.
Nothing.
They get it back so fast, then they barely use it.
They don't need it for combos, but you do need 2 bars for the KP special.
Right. That KP special will put you to sleep.
But unfortunately for KP, Dragon looks like he's in the driver's seat, in complete control here. As he is up on KP, a full life bar.
Ooh. He's just getting a lot of mileage out of jumping back. He really doesn't want to put himself in danger.
He went over to the other side somehow. Not sure what side he was on. Didn't know which direction was the blocking direction. And Dragon got a little mixed up there.
KP's backdashing out of that throw.
Yeah, he basically just wants nothing to do with Black Adam. But you got to watch out because once you start backdashing in very predictable spots, that's when Black Adam's going in with the foot dive.
And the wake up actually worked.
It does have an active hitbox.
Oh, man.
A compliment indeed.
We're going to need a way bigger mallet for Black Adam. This is a god.
Jump over it.
And KP's going to need a really big mallet to make this comeback. Interrupts it perfectly. The down one into tantrum stance. No room for KP to make any kind of comeback there. But it could still happen. KP's got 2 bars. That is just 1 bar for one, or I guess now it's 1 more bar for a KP special.
Oh, man.
Didn't
Overhead
watch.
to low.
Overhead into the low.
That's tough to block too, man, especially if you don't know what's coming. KP's gonna go down 3-1 to Dragon. Dragon's gonna advance. This is still winners, all right?
Yeah, this is definitely still winners. No way Dragon would be in losers without us having any kind of update.
Right.
This is still winners. So Dragon moves on. He should be in top 8 now, and KP probably has to win 1 more match in order to make it in the top 8. Not sure who his loser's match is going to be up against, but now he's in the lower bracket. Only 1 life left. So if you guys don't know how double elimination works, in a tournament setting, think of it as every tournament player has 2 lives. As soon as you lose that first game, you lose your first life. You're down to 1 life. Then you go into a lower bracket to play with other players who are also down to 1 life. So it's double elimination. You have to lose 2 first to 3s in order to be out of the tournament. And that's all it is. I feel like a lot of people get confused whenever they see, double elimination. Like, oh, I thought he lost. Why is he still in this? I don't know what a grand finals reset is. Because a lot of, what major sports actually do a double elimination bracket. Everything's single elim. So what's double elimination? everything single elim. But not here fighting games where it's all about providing the best kind of entertainment for not only just the viewers, but also the players here.
Yeah, I know the players' hearts are racing. My heart is racing.
Just watching.
Yeah, just watching. Like, you don't even need to be playing. You just have to know what's going on.
And up on the stage, we're going to continue the KP show. As KP is going to be going up against Hayate. Wait, that's not Hayate. Circa Nikki. I guess Circa Nikki did make it in to top 16. I believe we didn't see his match qualifying him into top 16, or we might have, not sure. But KP is going to be going up against Circa Nikki. Circa Nikki saying that he was going to go all Hellboy, and that train stopped really quickly.
Yeah, I think first set, that stopped really fast.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who derailed that train. Who was it Trey Pound?
Yeah, I believe it was Trey.
I'm not sure if it was Trey Pound. It might have been Trey Pound who derailed that thought, that Hellboy momentum. So, Nikki possibly going with Catwoman.
Right.
No, I'm sorry. It wasn't Trey Pound because Nikki beat Trey Pound in losers.
Okay.
Unless it was a run-back match that I'm not remembering right. But Nikki had to beat Trey Pound to get into top 16. Sorry, excuse me. I do remember. If you guys want to see a very close...
Finesse.
There's finesse that derailed that. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't remember. Anyway.
That was a long time ago, man.
It was a long time ago. We've been here for a while. Minimal breaks. And I'm definitely losing my voice. But no, Nikki, the match, the nail biter for him to get into top 16, him against Trey Pound, where Trey Pound went for something at the end, and Nikki just stuffed all attempts and went with the cartwheel.
Oh, yeah. Just the meaty, man. All right, we got this famous NRS button check, a little teabag, a little everything.
Oh, look at that walk. Now, what I noticed in NRS games, when it comes to walk speed, and I've noticed this since since MKX, there are 2 speeds to all characters' walk speeds. There's an initial startup speed,
okay,
and then there's also a just while they're holding it.
Right.
So like a basically not initial startup speed.
Okay.
So you see characters like Robin or Kenshi in MKX, they had great startup walk speeds. So what you would see a lot are players walking, hitting down, and then walking again because it was faster than just holding walk.
Right. You're canceling your animation to restart it again.
Exactly. You're canceling the animation to take advantage of the walk speed that's way faster than the non-initial walk speed.
Right.
You see it a lot in Robin, so if you watch any of Hayate's matches, when you see him moving, you just see him, walk down, walk down, walk down, walk down. And it's pretty hard to do, especially pretty hard to do and keep your composure, to be able to react to everything coming your way. What is with this button check, man?
It's like an NRS version of a Korean backdashing, honestly.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not that easy to and Katana had it too, man. Oh my God, Katana had it. I couldn't stand that.
Just initially walks away from you.
She initially full screen, like whoa.
Hey, in MKX when the camera's so close.
Yeah.
No, you want to see close camera? MK9, that camera was close.
Oh yeah,
that was
we played
there.
that last night. We were having a blast. And of course, King mopped me free, but we was having lots of fun. We're playing tag. Oh my goodness.
Did you guys? There's actually someone who's rewriting all the code in MK9.
What?
To rebalance it, and I don't think it's been released yet. But he's been talking to top MK9 players, and taking suggestions on what should be changed, you know, how to make Striker better, how to make Nightwolf better, and how to
that was my
tone
character.
and how to yo, he had Nightwolf Stomp as a low.
What?
He
That's
had
how it
as
should
a-
be.
No, that's broken. That was so broken. Anyway, sorry guys. We're going back to Injustice 2. And we're going for hard whip here, the semi-hard knockdown by Circa Nikki. However, Katana Prime opting not to tech roll out of there.
Ooh, Empty jumps in. Gets him to eat that low. Let's see what he's gonna do here for the mix. Ooh, is Nikki just wake up down one and get it out of my face?
Oh, and the Hyena stopping the back three, and no whiff punish there by Katana Prime. I think he was so sure that that back three was gonna make contact.
Right. Ooh, nice whip punish. He did not get the slide. He's doing all this plus frames though.
Oh, not quite a full combo, but he did get to hurt him a little bit more before he dropped out.
Ooh, that is lovely right there. She pulled out that big old mallet and hit her on the top of the noggin with that bad boy.
It's pretty ballsy to want to meter burn back three Catwoman because she's always just literally one split second away from wanting to do it herself.
Right. For sure. She'll probably win 'cause she'll low profile yours. Ooh, I love that trade.
I'm sure Katana Prime loves that trade, and the conversion there, recognizing that Circa Nikki was high enough to convert it to that back three. That is execution.
Ooh, the KP special.
It works on so many levels. It's such a good tool to use.
Oh, that was nasty. I like that. He used the EX pop. That bad boy would have been plus.
Yeah, it definitely would have been. And, you know, although KP's in a really good position here, I like his composure there. You know, he didn't really say, like, I got this in the bag, let me just go in. He said, let me just keep doing what's working.
Right.
Let me not underestimate Circa Nikki. As soon as you underestimate him, that's when he's going to hurt you.
Oh, yeah. He got the unintentional shimmy right there.
Who won that, guys?
He dropped the combo.
Katana Prime.
Oh, he keeps dropping that side switch combo. See if he's going to opt to go for it again. No, he's just going to go in for the pressure. Going for the overhead into the +2. Now, with Harley's down 2 or down 1 being -2, it's very hard to figure out whether she's going to go for more pressure or like if you're able to hit a button there or do something. Because like, you know, it's really fast.
Yeah, no, that's what you really got to recognize is when your opponent's basically going to stop swinging.
Yeah.
And if you can kind of mix them up and keep them guessing, it's almost like you're always at advantage.
Right. They might not know it, but hey. Ooh, I thought the gunshot smoked.
I thought that gunshot was coming right for Nikki's head there.
All right, let's see what we got. Gunshot hits. Nikki trying to jump over.
Now, look at the meter advantage that KP's at right now. Opting not to clash, I don't like that decision, especially because he could have avoided a damaging combo.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe Katana Prime is saving it for the KP special. Maybe he wants to show us back to super again.
Ooh, goes for the overhead, gets hit. That's going to be a healthy combo. That combo is for like almost 50%.
Right now, Katana Prime's at a meter advantage. Is he going to bank? He's going to cash it in. He's going to take 50% to the bank, damaging Circa Nikki for trying to clash.
Oh, and taking the game.
And that's really meter management, is understanding that you got to go toe-to-toe with your opponent's meter if you're trying to rely on that clash.
Yep. And you know it, as soon as you clash and you ain't got enough meter, less meter than your opponent, then you're like, damn, I messed up.
You messed up. You're gonna not only are you're gonna lose all the meter that you have, but if your opponent bets more than you, you're gonna get hurt.
Oh yeah.
Catwoman. Fighters approaching Brainiac's ship.
So again, I can't reiterate it enough. Meter management is key. You know, it's not everything, but it is super important in this game.
Gets the first hit.
All right, Circa Nikki sticking to his guns. You know, he highlighted Hellboy, and he just had terrible memories of losing up here on the stage. Because, you know, I'm not doing that. Look, we'll go Catwoman. Catwoman beat Trey Pound. It'll beat KP.
Oh. He did have to go through the Harleys.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, no, the forward dash there. Oh, mixing up Nikki right here in the blender, keeping him in the corner, keeping him in a standing position here. And Nikki just got tired of it. He's like, you know what? When Catwoman's done blocking, I'm not blocking anymore. I'm going right for meter burn back 3.
Well, he's been trying to react to his trait, but he ends up getting clipped by the dog.
Yeah, I feel like Nikki was doing that a lot when he was playing Trade Pound as well.
He was.
And, you know, we said it before, Harley Quinn's trait does not work like Robin's Birdarang.
Right.
You actually, as soon as it leaves her hand, it will come out no matter what.
Getting hit, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Ooh, goes for the low. Ooh.
This is going perfectly. Yes, sweet hun.
I love Harley's voice. The voice actor did it such a good job.
Oh, yeah.
I like the neutral that's being played right now. They're at a range that where they really couldn't touch each other unless they step forward.
Hear me roar.
Oh, Nikki almost in punishable range right there, or being able to punish Katana Prime, but Katana Prime does make it out with his head on his shoulders.
Ooh, I love the anti-air gun. Ooh, whip punish, just not going to the full confirm.
Oh, the meter burn back 3 does have a very high vertical hitbox there, and Circa Nikki eating the raw end of it.
Let's see what's gonna happen. Overhead, overhead.
If this worked
Overhead.
on Trade Bound,
Oh, he finally went for the low right there.
You're gonna play nice.
Let's see how
I
much
can't
bar
be
KP's gonna spend.
he's got 3 bars at his disposal. And Circa Nikki bet one. I think that might have been a little too aggressive. I would have held on to it for the combo potential here, especially because Nikki does have a pretty good life lead here.
Oh, he missed the punish right there. He scumbagged him with the roll force. Nikki never got to punish the roll forward, and then he missed the punish himself.
Oh, he gets out, but he's only chip damage away.
Oh,
Not
this is
enough.
This is not gonna kill, but oh, and KP knew it. That's why he dropped the combo on purpose.
Not enough there. I mean, you know, when I said chip damage away from it, I meant put him in a block string first and then go for cat dash. But no, Nikki just went for raw cat dash, said maybe it'll hit. Maybe it's enough. Maybe I'm underestimating how much chip damage this cat dash is gonna do.
Oh man.
Meter burn back 3 for Harley Quinn, eating the heels of Catwoman as she gets sent over to the wall. And now she finds herself in the worst possible spot. Never mind, instant jump 1, why not?
Nikki's been getting a lot of damage off of the overhead string, so if he keeps doing the standing 1, 4, 2, like, just keep doing it. You literally got a whole life bar off of doing that.
All right, checking the bone there, and Circa Nikki just outside of range there. And look at all this meter that Katana Prime has. You know, and with this combo, it should tie up very close. Never mind, Circa Nikki trying to take this pixel as far as he possibly can.
He played that perfectly too, because if he would have meter burned right away, he would have dropped out of the cat dash and he would have never got the combo.
Air escape, there goes half of KP's resources. He's still got enough for a KP special.
Ooh, gets it hit with the max range tantrum. Gonna get the full combo damage off of this.
Meter burn back 3, why not? Catwoman's go-to move there. Low profiles, has armor, and so much combo potential.
Time I whipped you into shape. As long as it's rough.
For
Ooh.
Circa Nikki, he's got to take damage dealt to him, 50%. Katana Prime damages to him because he did win by 1 bar.
Right, and that could be crucial at the end of these sets. Ooh!
She doesn't need meter, boys. Are we gonna see?
Oh, he clashes right away.
You win.
Is he gonna put that bar on the table?
He's got to, man. 50%. That's a good deal
Yeah.
for 1 bar. And Harley Quinn doesn't need much to take out this little bit of health. And the hyena was enough by itself. KP clutching it out there at the end after possibly a huge heartbreaker. He did have the winning combo.
Oh, yeah.
And a slight little drop there at the end.
Hey, it's unfortunate sometimes, but hey, man, that stuff happens. And regardless, if you can shake it off like KP did and go in and win the last game, then hey, that's even more power for you.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's all it is. It's hindsight is 20/20. But you know, when you make those mistakes, when you make those drops, you really just got to pick up the pieces and
Yeah.
just tread forward, don't dwell in the past, and don't get caught up. But we do have some updates for you guys in the rest of top 16. So, but right now, what is determined on the loser side? Or I'm sorry, no, this is the whole top 8. Let's go match by match. So we saw Sonic Fox advance, we saw Forever King advance, Theo and Dragon.
All advanced.
All that happened here on stream. But what we might have missed off stream, Circa Nikki taking it over Coach Steve, but then later losing to Katana Prime. Neo taking out Station, but then losing, then defeating Emperor Nyx. So Emperor Nyx is not in top 8, and that was a nail biter, 2-3. I hope somebody recorded that one.
Yeah, Nyx definitely had to face 2 green arrows in a row. He had to face Illusions and then Sunio. He got put through the green arrow onslaught.
I mean, he did, but Illusions lost to Nyx.
Yeah.
And remember, we were talking about before the comparisons to, Sunil. I feel like Sunil has everything to make him a top player.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always impressed by when I see him play. All right.
He won MKX earlier over King.
Wow, that is super impressive. Forever Elite losing to Illusions, and Illusions later losing to White Boy. So White Boy is also in top 8.
All right.
And Buffalo advancing forward over Prometheus.
Oh, yeah.
Prometheus, I'm sorry, Prometheus. And but then later losing to Silver Eye.
It's a heartbreaker.
And Silver Eye does have a lot of opinions about Sub-Zero, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's either one day it's Sub-Zero's trash, and the other day it's
good.
This guy actually has got some dirt. So
yeah, but and it sucks to say this, that Buffalo falls to Silver Eye all the time. And me, myself, I fell to Silver Eye twice, so he's currently my demon. But, like, Buffalo's getting beat by Silver Eye a lot.
So top 8 is determined. Top 8's going to be happening tomorrow. Not sure what stream. Arturo, can you confirm or not confirm that for us?
Yeah, it's going to be 4 p.m. Right here.
Right here on Team Spooky. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our top 8, it's going to start off with Sonic Fox going up against Forever King. Theo going up against Dragon. I love it. Katana Prime taking on Neo. And White Boy going up against Silver Eye. White Boy did go down to Forever King. It wasn't too decisive, so I think Silver Eye, he's got a good path to I feel like getting in top 8 is not enough for Silver Eye at this event, specific event. I feel like Silver Eye really wants to make a name for himself. He really wants to solidify himself as a top player, but this is the opportunity to do so. So, again, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, and it's going to be right here on Spooky.